Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Get one more read done before I go enjoy my day. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Ten of Cups. Divine love. Harmony. Oh, my lovelies. What are you challenged by? Ten of Cups. Lovers. Strength of two together. In the environment. The world. Completion. In the recent past. Death reversed. A personal transformation. A death without the ending of the physical form. A rebirth in personhood. How many times can you die in one lifetime? I mean, it's really crazy, you know? I mean, every time your heart is shattered, every time you lose everything and you have to rebuild, every time you switch careers or you gain a new perspective, you know? This transformation. So it is a new beginning. Without death. Intention and expectation. You held your own. You stood up and maintained control. You stood up for yourself. You faced death and you underwent a personal transformation without succumbing your physical vessel. In the near future, temperance, balance, harmony. You're an earth angel. The lens that's being looked through. We've got the Hermit shining a light on these petty egos clashing. In the environment, Ten of Pentacles. And you know that anytime you have anything of value, anytime you become something of value, there will always be a parasite out there wanting to take it from you. And many parasites, you know, love bomb their host. Hopes and fears. We've got the Three of Pentacles. So there's teamwork, building something in the material realm with your pentacles. So you've got your Ten of Pentacles. You're working as a team and you're building something in the material, in the physical realm. And the outcome, Nine of Cups. It's a wish come true. And it's the Wheel of Fortune. That's your destiny. That's your destiny. This is really positive, because I just listened to somebody who, there's desperation. Let me touch this. I got a piece of stuff right there, and it's on my face. There's a desperation, and they weren't able to be successful within the spirit, the ethers. So now there's something going on in the 3D. You can see it happening in the 3D. I mean, lots of stolen lives and inheritance, spiritual wealth is happening right now. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. You've got this King of Pentacles, wealthy leader, disciplined and generous with his prosperity. There's a Two of Swords here regarding this magician. So they're making difficult decisions regarding magicians and manifestations around the truth. So they're looking at the truth here regarding these magicians and their manifestations. Somebody's hard work is they're getting divorced for whatever work they've been doing, and it's causing them a tower. And it's causing them to be desperate for new love, for light, so they can continue fighting. And they're in a Ten of Swords. They're in sorrow. It's like, wow. And you're celebrating, and they have to walk away. And it's like there's this desperate desire to want to continue fighting with you. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. That's wonderful. You underwent a personal transformation, and without losing your physical vessel, you died without dying. And you were able to hold your own. You went through a spiritual death, Earth Angel, and you were able to hold your own. How many times can an Earth Angel die and yet live and live and live? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got 10 of Cups. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little silly. Somebody's chasing after your 10 of Cups. You've got this lovers. The lovers are here in the challenge position. Reciprocity. Yeah, whoever this is chasing, they don't want to chase anymore. They want your 10 of Cups. They want your love union. They're challenged because you got your divine love, harmony, bliss, family, contentment, but then it's right here too in the face. Like the lovers are here, the strength of two together, reciprocating, equal give and take. So they're both strong and they're both able to apply great abundance to a circumstance. And this is a challenge for the chaser because the world, the cycle is closed. The world card has turned. This is a completion. Space. So they are going to give, I need more time to think. So it's like they're going to be given space and time to think about stuff at the turn of this cycle. You, in the recent past, like you faced death and you may have undergone a spiritual death, but your physical vessel didn't die. You were able to hold your own and stay in body and transform yourself into a new being, a new persona, a whole new entity without somebody walking in. You're in unity with the collective now. So you underwent a transformation. You were in your cocoon, right? Where you're all in your cocoon and you think you're all alone in the world. Oh, woe is me. It's only me and nobody can understand how I feel. Nobody can see how I feel. You feel like you're in the cocoon and nobody can see you or understand you. And then you undergo freaking spiritual death, then ego death, if you would like, if you prefer to call it. Like everything that you knew about yourself perishes. And it's painful as all hell, man. Everything you thought you were is undone. Literally. And you go through hemisync, like the two halves of your brain are like fighting with each other, and it's like, oh shit, you're like your right side and your left side are like, and you're coming into harmony. It's the freaking most difficult thing in the world, man. Wow. But you did it, and you lived to tell the story. And like those who were bringing conflict to you, they couldn't understand why you weren't dying. And it's too late to take any more action against you. You were able to hold your own. You stood up for yourself. In this challenge, you were protected. You had your protections, you and your team, your ancestry. If it wasn't an ancestry that was trying to take you out, maybe it was your new family tree or somebody who chose you, as a member of their family. And maybe you got 86ed, or you were able to get disconnected from, somebody's overwhelmed because you were able to stand up for yourself. You died without dying. And they don't understand how that could happen. You're an earth angel. People are gossiping about it. It's like what they did to you ended so many, most likely. And it was supposed to end you, but you just refused. You refused to give in to the shadows. You said no. No. Somebody's longing for you. You've got your 10 of Pentacles here, and they're not longing for you, most likely. They're longing for your 10 of Pentacles. I mean, somebody might be longing for you, but I'm a pessimist, so whatever. We've got a team of people here working with this 10 of Pentacles to create something in the physical realm, in the material realm. And it's a wish come true. It's a wish come true that they're working on. There's hope for loyal and trustworthy commitments. Somebody hasn't given up on you yet. Okay, so let me retract my pessimistic statement. Somebody hasn't given up on you yet, and they are longing for you. Okay, not everybody's a little bastard. You got a wish fulfillment coming up. And you may have trouble making a decision about it. If you're like me and think everybody's a little bastard, and a little third wheel enemy. Oh, somebody's broken about your wish come true. Maybe it's this person. So there's somebody here who doesn't know what to do because you're seen as irreplaceable and you're coming into your wish come true. They're overwhelmed. They're stressed out, man. They don't know what to do. They're feeling broken because you are seen as irreplaceable, and you're getting in it. It's your coming into your destiny, your commitment. Oh, they want to come in and they want to if they can't have you, they want to be you. So they want to walk into you and then have your commitment that way. If they can't have a commitment with you, then they want to be you and then take part in the commitment that way. So just be aware. You've got some folks here that they don't know what to do now. They're feeling broken. You're coming into your wish come true. And there is talk. I mean, I'm hearing talk about from the walk-ins, or spirits who want to do walk-ins. And so, you know, everybody wants to live. What can I say? Everybody wants to live. You're going into your destiny, and those who are in the shadows are unworthy of an inseparable union. And that's the truth, okay? Judge the message, not the messenger. So pray that your vessel be fortified. Put on the armor of God. Do some visualizations, whether it be subconsciously or consciously. Run a program in the back of your consciousness here of what kind of shielding you're putting up, what kind of protections you have, who you are in alignment with, what you are surrounded by, and what obstacle course these parasitic sort of I mean, it just is so parasitic, and that's all I can think about. It's like, it's very leechy, it's very codependent, it's very unhealthy. It's this envy. Death. Chaser. Death. Somebody's chasing after your Ten of Cups. They're challenged because you're entering a love relationship that is reciprocal, an equal give and take. They have to surrender their need to control. They need more time to think, or they're getting time to think. This is the completion of a cycle. You are an empathy. You have empathy. You see, like, you're a very caring person. It's time to celebrate life. You see both sides of a situation. So, what's cool about this Earth school is, like, up there in the stars, you're all happy, love, love, joy, joy. Oh, everything is heavenly. And then you come to Earth school to find out about the other stuff, right? Both sides of a situation. You got to go to school. You got to learn about shitty, envious stuff, and you have to gain the strengths and the wisdoms and the capacities to face these challenges with compassion and strength and courage, and remained balanced throughout the challenge so that you can move through it. And then having gained your understanding of both sides of a situation, it's time to end this cycle and return from whence you came. You've graduated Earth School. These ones who are here, they have no understanding. How in the heck did you stay alive? They can't understand how you stayed alive. You underwent a personal transformation without physically dying. And it's too late to take any action. Courage. Your courage. You have courage. And you are not under judgment. You were able to hold your own, stand up, even while they were trying to unalive you, man. And even it may have looked like everything that you once was did die. Who you once were no longer exists. Look at it. These ones are overwhelmed and stressed out because you're still in your skin suit, Earth Angel. People are gossiping. They failed. They failed to take you out. Regret in the reverse, it says, I know that I cannot change the past. They think that they can change the past. So they think they can change the past by walking into your vessel. That's the new plan. Be very wary of your surroundings. And in the spirit, be very wary who approaches you in the spirit, who tries to contract with you in the spirit. There is a light being shined by the Hermit on this competition, on those shadowy reflections. This pettiness. You got your health. You're healthy. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's longing for you. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I haven't given up on us yet. Three of Pentacles, a team working for long-term rewards. This wish come true, this commitment, this irreplaceable commitment and union. And somebody doesn't know what to do. They're feeling broken about your wish come true. It's happening. Oh, they want to interfere with it, and so badly they want. Wow, Lori, just throw them all over the dang place. Why don't you? Okay, purpose. Yeah, somebody knows what their purpose is. They want to be with you. They haven't given up on you yet. They know what they're here to do, and it's to be with you. And you and have a commitment with an irreplaceable being who loves like nobody else does. A wish come true, emotional stability, luxury. You know what you're here to do. So you two together are going to You're going to make your dreams come true. You're going to fulfill your dreams. Patience. Everything happens in divine order. Wish come true. It's like, the burden, that we carry. And we may complain throughout life, of its weight and its burden, and cry about it and pray about it. And why do I have to have this, right? And you may get angry, and you may blame God, and you may get angry, and you may blame everybody, and you may want to hurt people, but you don't want to hurt people, but you don't want to carry this pain. And it may be a long time before you're able to start unloading that backpack of those rocks, right? But it's like somebody mentioned the other day, it's like when you're like at work, when I go to work and I'm carrying a box of paper and I just have to go from one room to the next, it's no big problem, right? But if I have to carry that big box of paper to the other end of the building, like way across the way, then that becomes quite a heavy burden, right? And so when you're carrying this backpack and you got these burdens and you're running through the pain and you're running through the trauma and you're processing it and you're swimming in all of this, right? And it's like every once in a while a piece will, it's like the bingo balls, you're running the thing and every once in a while a piece will fall into place and it will find its place. And the more you process this pain and this trauma, it's like every once in a while another piece will fall out and it'll fall into place and it'll fall into place. And before you know it, all the balls are out and they're falling into place. And your backpack is empty. And your backpack is empty. And you are a brand new being. No longer carrying those burdens. No longer carrying that pain. A brand new being. Having released everything and everyone that had anything to do with all of those rocks that you were carrying around. These ones they don't know what to do. They're feeling broken and shattered about this and lonely without you. You have gained your freedom. And you are with friends who feel good when they can help others. They are trustworthy and they're relationships that serve the higher good. They are with people who possess gifts of the soul that benefit them and others. They're here together working as a team on behalf of beautiful, loyal unions, irreplaceable unions. And that's what has these ones in fear, because they blame you for their responsibility. And if you are in a faithful, loyal, steady, lifetime union with somebody who is the same with you, then they don't have anybody to siphon off of. They don't have anybody to take care of them. And, not everybody wants to work. Remember what it was like when you're 16, whatever the age was when you got your first job and you were out looking for work and like nobody would hire you, man. And it was so hard. It's like, how am I supposed to gain experience if nobody will give me the chance, right? I mean, it's tough when you first start out. Nobody will freaking hire you. And it is hard. And fortunately, at that age, you have the youth and the stamina and the drive. That's when you're like in your prime and you have this unending, it seems, drive if you wish to employ it. I don't know, man. Not everybody has it. But you do. You do. You're high honor. And you're getting your 10 of cups. And this chaser has got... excuse me. Death here. They have to surrender their need to control you. and your relationships. I'm so happy for you. Look at this beautiful Ten of Cups, beautiful lovers, reciprocity, equal give and take, celebration of life. The World card is here. Open to seeing both sides of a situation so you can communicate and compromise. So there is this beautiful connection, right? And these ones who are chasing after you, they're going to be given some space and time to think about stuff. Marriage. Gosh. You know, there's a lot of talk about infiltrating these situations, but man, look at this. I mean, by the interfering squeaky wheels, but look at this. They got a message of concern. They have to release they have to surrender. They have to surrender. They got to give it up. They're being put out. It's time to celebrate life and the pathway, and this pathway you're on or that you're about to enter. This is a reciprocity, empathy. With a person who also has empathy, seeing both sides of a situation. There's no selfishness. There's communication and compromise. There's respect. There's strength of two together. It's a union of harmony and love and respect. A beautiful pathway. Open. You didn't perish. These ones, your adversaries, they're like, what? They have no understanding. It's like you're a mythical creature that wasn't supposed to exist. Privileged lady. Courageous. And you know, this could be read too, that this person, she's not casting judgment. Like everything that was done to her to cause this transformation, she's not casting judgment about it. She was able to stand up for herself, hold her own. She had protection. And these ones are feeling overwhelmed. They failed. They didn't get what they were expecting. There is gossip. They're thinking that they can still change the future or change the past. They think they can change the past. They're in regret and they think that they can change the past. We've got an earth angel here. So somebody's not the main female and they think they can change it. They're still having expectations. People are gossiping about this person. Like there's, you've got your health, and this reflection is still wanting to bring conflict to you. In the lens that's looking here, they're not the main female, and they're a reflection, and they want to bring a Five of Wands to you. But the Hermit is here shining a light on it. And you've got your health. A community of people in the shadow, being looked at right now by the Hermit. You got your health, you got your Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's daydreaming about you. You got discipline there. We got bad health in the reverse. You're not in bad health. You've got your health. You are healthy. They weren't able to affect your health. You're very disciplined. You take good care of yourself. You've got a team of team. Could be your spiritual team. Could be your new family tree, your new cycle. They haven't given up on you yet. They're working together with their team here, with your team. There's a purpose, a divine purpose. Sudden wealth. Patience. Everything happens in divine order. You got this Nine of Cups, a wish come true, and a commitment. You're irreplaceable. Somebody doesn't know what to do. They're feeling broken and shattered about this. They're very concerned. They're concerned because you're innocent and you're in the house. And you got a new job. Somebody's going to try to walk in. Somebody wants to be an official person, so they're going to try to walk in. Watch yourself. Somebody could be under adjudication, receiving a message from an official person regarding their under adjudication for the work that they've been doing. This mature woman, they have to go to court. They're feeling broken. They don't know what to do. They're thinking that if they can briefly unalive you, that they can overtake your vessel and become you. This is the latest plan, so that they can have your great fortune. This is their thoughts, are that they want to be high honor and have the gift, have this unexpected wealth. They're in despair, right? This wealthy man is a thief and concerned about this change. So they are considering what I have just said. Just watch yourself. Be prepared. Be prepared to do the necessary should it arise, is all I'm saying. Because you need to protect your house and your essence and your vitality. Your energy is too pure, it's too potent, and it can't get into the hands of these other ones because they hurt people with it. You can see that through the status of the world and the state that it is in right now, and the affairs of the humanity is going through. This is a macro issue on a micro level. So, collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. You know what's lovely is that in my thinking, you know, the feminine and the masculine have two very different roles, and I love the fact that my indigenous brothers and sisters who I've spent some time with over the last several years regarding this relationship. You know, you got a foundation keeper, and then you've got the nurturer and all of that, right? The family that rests upon that foundation. So it's two very distinct, very different jobs. And this privileged lady is not calling judgment on this. It's not part of her responsibility, right? Keeping the foundation, making sure this. I mean, Yeah, the feminine and the masculine have very different roles. I think the feminine, in a way is like presenting opportunity for transparency and authenticity, and then the masculine in a way is able to prepare that foundation for that to occur. Because we can't really care for the collective if we don't know authentically and transparently what is going on with the family, right? High value, high value, a very high value relationship. Not, and I don't like to call it a relationship, because relationship is what third wheel enemy situations are about. Relationship to gain something, right? This is a marriage. This is divine love. This is partnership. This is unity and union. High value union. And the chaser is going to experience a death. They're getting a message of concern. They have to surrender their need to control. You are entering into a love union with another lover. The strength of two together in reciprocal. So power couple, basically. You're a power couple. And these ones, there's death, there's surrender, there's loss. And they're being given space and time to think about things. This is the turn of the world, the completion of this cycle. You're entering on a pathway with your lover, entering in marriage with a situation where both sides of a situation, both of you are have empathy. Both of you have empathy. These ones, they don't. Your adversaries that have the death card, they don't understand how you are in a death reversed. How did you go through this transformation? How did you become what you are now as compared to what you were? Because before, you may have been, in a karmic, you may have been wearing karmic energy, which was really atrocious. You could have had some addictions and some anger issues and some other really low vibrational qualities going on in your life, right? Because that was the curse that you were cursed with. But then you rose up out of that. You were driven to succeed, and you rose up out of that, and you became all that you could be, and you transformed yourself. You became something new. You released all those bad habits. You released all that anger. You worked through your traumas and your triggers, and you are balanced and in harmony with self right now. And they don't understand how you did that. And the fact that you're not calling judgment, and it's too late to take any more action against you. It's too late to take any more action against you. Your light is shining bright. This tells me like that's you with your halo, right? You've earned your halo. You have been transformed. You died and was reborn as an earth angel with a freaking halo. And they've been playing the game like you were still in that back energy, but you're not. You're a different person. You transformed, became something new while remaining in the vessel. You recreated yourself. You determined that what you were was no longer satisfactory for you, and you released all of the curses and all of the hexes, and you took off those clothes that they made you wear. You're like, I'm not going to wear this anymore. This is not who I choose to be. And you reformatted your mindset, and you reformatted your presence in the world. You stood up for yourself. You held your own. You persevered through challenge, and you recreated yourself without losing your vessel. And they failed. They didn't get what they were expecting. And the stress from it is, they failed to get an indulgent life. And the stress from it is draining them. They're gossiping. There's this person who's not the main female. She thinks she can change the past. She thinks she can do something to make this different. So she's going to come forward and she's going to want to offer an apology. She's got to get in the energy, right? So that she can do the work. So because they're kicked out of the energy, they need to come back in and try to get in the energy. So be wary of anyone coming forward to try to plug into your essence right now, because they're going to try to change the status of you. And they're connected to a whole community of shadow dwellers. And there's a hermit here shining a light on them right now. Like, what are you doing? Hello? You've got your health. You honor the physical vessel that enshrines your soul. Yeah, they want to bring you conflict. They want to apologize, get in your energy, and then continue to bring you conflict. They want to record. They want to reconnect. Because they're bound to their commitments. They need to reconnect to you so that they can have an opportunity to stick this to you. So an apology is just an excuse to come and try to stick this on you. They want your health. Because you're not in bad health. They want your health. You're very disciplined. Somebody's longing to be with you, or maybe you're longing about your kingdom spouse. There's a 10 of Pentacles here, so there's love, domestic happiness, blissful relationships. We've got, I don't know, man. It's like, it's something with prayer work. They're doing something with prayer work, with discipline, and they want to do it. They're trying to get into your 10 of Pentacles here. They want to flip your health, but they're not able to. Because they're seen. So I don't know what kind of prayers they're trying to do here, but it's being stopped. Or maybe their prayers aren't being heard. Maybe their prayers aren't being heard. We've got a team of folks here who hasn't given up on love. That they know what they're here to do. Their purpose is to secure love, and it's gifts. It's wealth. Yeah. Excuse me. That's the goal. You got your wish come true here, the 9 of Cups. Patience, patience, patience. Everything happens in divine order. You've got a commitment here that's irreplaceable. It's innocent. And there could be a child and a house. And whoever this is, they don't know what to do. They're feeling broken and shattered about this situation. They're over your destiny. Justice. They're feeling broken and shattered about this justice. They don't know what to do because justice is being served. Equality. Equal give and take. Okay, you got an extravagant life for a cycle. No, we get an extravagant life for a cycle. But there's still people who don't want to, they're like, no, and that's what they were fighting against. They don't want to do what you've had to do because they know how difficult they made it for you. Not that you're going to do that. You're sitting here like, I'm not calling judgment on this. I got too much going on, man. I'm not going to get in that low vibrational energy. Justice is for the foundation keeper. Justice and judgment and justice are for the foundation keeper, and that would be God. right? The Most High, and his elect. His and her elect. Because this new cycle is different than the last one. It's not a patriarchy, I don't think, as much as it's going to be more unity based, more respectful. I think that's how I envision it. Because, like I said, the feminine offers something that the masculine can't, and that masculine offers something that the feminine can't. And united, it's like a perfect symbiosis, as long as you don't, as long as you remain in this energy and you don't get caught up in some power struggle. If you remember to celebrate life, to celebrate together, because that's what it's about. It's about, completion. It's about working to attain something and then completing that and then celebrating together, the strength of two together. So there's evidence, because justice is being served and there's evidence of what they've done. There's an investigation and you're okay. You're okay. These ones are stuck in their pride, these mask wearers. They made a vow out of pride with a whole network of people. So they made a vow out of pride with a whole network of people to work against you. But what you did was you earned merit and you gained a promise. You've got friends and alliances. And they're frightened by that. They have a phobia about it because you got a new family tree. Powerful new family tree. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. That's what I love about that privileged lady, man. She was undone and reformatted herself and isn't casting judgment. That's incredible. There's no vengeance in her. There's no grudge holding. She completely undid herself and recreated herself. That's wild. All the time they thought they were destroying her. Death in the reverse. Wild, man. Love. They have no love in them. This chaser has no love in them. So there is death here. Surrender. They're getting a message of concern. They have to surrender. They're experiencing a loss. They could have lost a pet. They're challenged because of this marriage, this love, this divine love, reciprocity, equal give and take. Wedding. Marriage, lovers, wedding, divine love, 10 of Cups, reciprocity, completion of a cycle, celebration of life. These ones who have no love in them are given space and time to think about things. Maybe going on a journey. Your pathway is clear. There might be a messenger. Somebody might be sending a message. Somebody's giving a message. It's too late to take any more action against this privileged lady. And she's not casting judgment. They're still thinking about her. They're still trying to come up with some ideas. She was able to stand up for her own, and she recreated herself throughout this competition, throughout this destruction. She was protected while she did her shadow work. While she was undone and reborn, she was protected. While she was in her cocoon, recreating herself in the darkness, she was protected. And they failed to take her out. She came out of that cocoon a freaking earth angel. Death. God. They got death in the central energy and death here. They failed. And she's got death reversed. She recreated herself. She didn't have to actually go through a physical death. It was all internal. And it wasn't like somebody walked in and said, okay, I am this person now. No. It's like, I can tell you, man. And I know that many of you have gone through it too, this personal transformation, shadow work, where you are undone and then you have to recreate yourself. Building it up through the pain. As you undo the trauma and the trigger, you get your building blocks and you kind of just go, and it takes a long freaking time to unlearn what you learned, and to heal the trauma and to put it all back together, like that cup, you know, that the Japanese do with the gold. I think it's the Japanese. It's beautiful. And you know, bones, when they break, it's like where they heal, it won't ever break there again, so I'm told. I mean, unless you have some serious thing going on. But because it's stronger, where it builds, where it grows back together, it becomes stronger than it was before. And so when you're shattered, when you're completely undone like this, and rendered like undone, and then you kind of have to redo it. You become that golden cup or whatever, you know? Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So what we got here is we got this person that's not the main female. They think they can change the past. What happened here with this failure. And she thinks that all she has to do is come in and apologize to get into the Earth Angel's energy, but there's prison here. So this person won't be permitted on the premises. They're bound to their commitments, and you have your health. This whole community of people was in competition with you, and they're in the shadows. There's a light being shined on them. Haughty. Self-entitlement. They feel entitled to your supply, and they're being stopped. And it's a young woman in the reverse, so could be an older woman doing some kind of religious prayers being stopped, or maybe her prayers aren't being heard. They want to get out of bad health. They're daydreaming of being you. They need consolation. They want your 10 of Pentacles. They're in sorrow. And everybody's gossiping about how false this priest is. Wow. And the Lord is here. The Lord is here. And everybody can see how false this priest is. That's wild. So there's a group here who haven't given up on loyal unions. Their goal and purpose is to wrap it up. Wrap, 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 wrap it up. Waiting. No more waiting. No more waiting. Wish come true. 9 of Cups. Patience, everything in divine order. Commitment. Irreplaceable. Child house. They're broken and shattered because justice is being served. Oops, we got one here. Sighing. They're sighing. They're really upset. No more waiting. They're sighing. Oh, they're sad. So now there's only one option for them. Now there's only one option. So you're very consistent here. There's only one option for them, and that is what they've been talking about here. And the only reason I can hear them is because they, like I said, I've got a whole lot of nasty, over 2 decades. This could very well be my story, but it could very well be your story too. So whatever, I'll share it with you. These servant, whoever this servant is, they're sick. They're sick because you are faithful. And because you are faithful, they're suffering a misfortune. You are happy. You've got a fortune. You are a gift. And this thief owes a merchant. So I'll just leave this one here. It looks like, there's, the story goes, there's 144,000 earth angels, right? And this most likely happened to each and every one of them. Each and every one of them underwent that cocoon, that transformation. And I'm not sitting here saying, I'm not titling myself anything or saying anything about self. This isn't about me, although I can relate to this story. I can, because it's so much better than a soap opera, I don't even know. I mean, I know a lot of people take this as really serious and stuff, but man, I don't even watch TV. This is much more fun. I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.